Hi, this is probably more speaking than you've heard me do on this channel, but I'm Langston. I'm the titular white man who strikes. I'll explain that username eventually, but this video is essentially just going to be a review on this bad boy, which is the Warwick RockBass Corvette Double Buck, if I'm remembering the full name correctly. I'm doing a review because I saw someone in a comment ask me to speak more in my videos, and it's kind of hard to speak in a bass cover, so doing gear review just makes the most sense to have an excuse to talk. So this is essentially like a rundown of the features of the bass. There's two Music Man style humbuckers, like a Stingray type deal. I'll play like a sound example later on of like if you can get like some Stingray type tones. It has this Warwick, I think it's called like a 3D bridge. It's kind of like a Les Paul where like it's separated into two different pieces. Like this is where you string the bridge and this is where you intonate everything. And if I'm remembering right, you can like, because it's like angled like this, you can like get the action pretty damn low. And like have one side have lower action than the other. There might be, I don't know, it was something like that. You can also change the individual string spacing. So if you really want your B and your E string way closer, for whatever reason, you can do that. The fingerboard, if I'm remembering correctly, is Wenge. It feels pretty good. It's really nice to do some tapping stuff on. Again, I'll provide a sound example of that. And it has what I'm pretty sure is what looks like a three-piece mahogany neck. Obviously, it's a bolt-on. You can tell by the fact it has bolts. And it's an swamp ash body. On the nut, you have one of Warwick's adjusted nuts. Essentially, let me try to get that closer. Essentially, I don't know if you can see it on my shitty phone camera, but it has two little holes for you to lower the action at the nut rather than having to lower the action at the bridge. And you can get like pretty like low action. My friend Liam, he also has a Warwick, and the action on the thing is just nuts. It's like super low, and there's like no fret buzz on the higher frets or on the lower frets. It's crazy. It also, the Warwick also comes with these angled tuners instead of having like straight tuners. I think it's for easier changes in tuning due to the angle of it. And it also has these nice brass frets. I don't know much about the difference of fret material, but if I'm remembering correctly, these are meant to last longer, or something like that. Also, apparently, the fret inlays on the side of the neck, these right here, they apparently glow in the dark, or at least somewhat bioluminescent. And I think that's really fucking cool. I'll provide some sound examples here of what it sounds like. So, this is the bridge pickup solo. In my opinion, it kind of gives you like a Stingray tone, like a Stingray bass. So if you're like me and you're into Rage Against the Machine and Flea, and I'm kind of into Tone 11. They're all three massive Stingray users, and I think you can get pretty close to their tones with that. If you like, just boost the bass and the treble a little bit. Here's Higher Ground. Here's how it sounds finger style. You're a nerd and you like to tap, here's what it sounds like tapping. Stingray, maybe a bit beefier. I'm also boosting the bass like ever so slightly. And it's also a 5-string, so naturally, I think it sounds like beefier compared to a 4, you know. Here's what the neck pickup sounds like on it. I learned from a sound demo that if you boost the bass and roll back the treble, you can get like this nice, like deep, smooth tone. Like here's Evidence by Faith No More. And here's like another example, Are You In by Incubus. You can also get like a, in my opinion, if you like palm mute the bass and you play with the pick, you kind of get like a nice little Beatles-y tone. It's just a really nice, smooth neck pickup. If you like, I tend to keep everything centered on the EQ, and if you have the EQ like centered, like no booster cut, and you put it over to a neck pickup, I think you can get like a pretty okay like pop punk tone. You know, like a Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy. Really nice neck pickup. Now I'm going to show you some sound examples of what both pickups sound like. Here's some slap with both pickups. Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai. Also throwing some fingerstyle for you. You can also get some pretty fat sounds from both pickups on the low B string. Here's, I think, Suffering Brings Wisdom by Crowbar. Mexicola, the Queens of the Stone Age. But you can just get some really fat sounds out of this thing, it's great. Also here's some slapping on the low B string. Sucks, so it might sound a little more distorted than it should, but yeah, this B string like rumbles. Like here's Death Blooms by Mudvayne. just more tapping. On that one, but yeah, no, it's just a great overall bass. No matter what pickup you play or how you boost it, I love it. So my final thoughts on this bass is that it's very versatile and like it's very, in my opinion, it's very suited to like play whatever you're needed for. Like if you're trying to play like say I Come Blood, for example. Just trying to play something pretty like Seaman. Or you're trying to play like something with groove like Superstition. Then this bass is just perfect for doing all of those things. And I just love it so much. It also comes default. I forgot to mention this in my rundown section, but by default, it comes with strap locks, which is like, I've spent like maybe $100 buying strap locks for all my other instruments, and having one that just comes default with them makes me really happy. It also comes with a pretty okay gig bag. I haven't been able to dig gigging, but the quality seems all right, but I have a better quality gig bag, so I might use that one instead. But it's certainly not bad for one that comes with the bass. It also comes with the owner manual, a warranty, and a bunch of Allen wrenches to adjust the bass, which is, you know, just really nice to have. But yeah, it's just a really nice quality instrument. If you're in the market, if you have the money for one, because it is about $1,100, if you have the money to buy this bass, I highly recommend you do it, because it's just the sounds you can get out of it for both the price and the comfort of the instrument is just unmatched. Like, it's 9 pounds, but it doesn't feel heavy compared to my Sire 5-string, which was about a couple ounces lighter, but it felt heavy as all hell because the neck dive was just awful. Like, it was just, like, whenever I played the Sire 5-string, it would just do that constantly. While this one, it just stays perfectly in position. And I don't have to fight the neck, which was an issue because I kind of have some hand issues. But it's just a really high quality instrument from someone who loves going to guitar shops and playing instruments just for hours until I get kicked out. But yeah, if you liked this video, make sure to tell me in the comments so I can know if people want to see me do more like gear videos and hear my opinion on stuff. And if you don't, just tell me that. Because I'm only doing this because I think, like I said earlier, one commenter asked to hear my voice more in videos, so I thought a gear review would make the most sense. Especially because this is pretty new to me, and I also have a lot of gear to review. Some of it being really good, some of it sucking, like this bad boy. I mean that negatively, but yeah, let me know what type of videos you'd like to see out of me and see out of this channel. And also let me know what type of songs, you want to see me play. Because I am starting to listen to my suggestions more again. Because I was slacking on that, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if my speech impediment makes it hard to understand half the stuff I'm saying. But yeah. Peace.